How are we doing? Let's get some lights from the ministry before us. For anyone who doesn't know, we're coming to drink from right here.
Welcome to the Doomsday Report. Now I'm being joined today by Burning the Dream, not of One Blood. Sorry, I just had to make a joke there. It's alright, you can edit it all out. Now anyway, how's it going guys? Are you all set for tonight's gig?
Aye.
Look forward to it, man, aye. It's the most, like, from the start to finish, it's the best lineup we've been on in quite a while, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Nice one, because first thing I'd like to ask you guys is, how did you all come together? How did the band start?
You want to start that? These two fucking arseholes have been probably since they were kids or something, so I think started putting it together about 6 or 7 years ago maybe?
Yeah, since
That sound about right? And then a couple other members along the way. Richie has done everything in the band really. Started off as singer and guitarist. Got to a point where he wanted to just focus on the guitar, so that's when I came in. Then we needed a new drummer. So it's easier to fucking just move Richie on the drums than finding a new drummer, so that's where Greg came in. And then
next point is I'm just going to be the backdrop.
aye, Rich will be the backdrop in no time. And then John joined 2 years ago. Is it? Fuck, as long as that. Aye. Yeah.
And that's the brief history of the band then. So, you know, how long is it that you've been around? It's been a few years now, isn't it?
I think in terms of being really pretty active, it's been more or less since just when I joined really, yeah. Before that was a bit more sporadic. So that's 5 years? Something around the region of 5 years now, really.
Right, now in that time, well, I know you've played a lot of gigs, but what gigs stand out? What are the most memorable ones?
Bloodstock, yeah. Aye, definitely Bloodstock.
Yeah, how did that one
stage,
come about?
That was just winning the 2016 Battle to the Masses gig. It was just phenomenal, man. It's just such a great thing to do, man. Just get down to Bloodstock, play the new Blood stage, it's just brilliant.
In Glasgow, I think the Contortionists did it.
As far as the sports sort.
Lads in the band are big fans of the Contortionists, so that was a big one.
And Wildfire, just because that was an amazing weekend.
Oh, Wildfire was a great weekend.
Whereabouts is the Wildfire Festival?
It's just recently moved, eh? But when we played it, it was still. Aye.
It was just they moved it from West Marigo, so it was some lodge.
Aye.
Winton Lodge.
Western Lodge is where it was for us. I don't think it's
the first year we played it, it was there.
Was it?
Well, yeah.
Aye, Western Lodge was where we played it, but I think it's not there anymore. It's somewhere new.
Now, the Metal to the Masses is a thing that I bring up a lot in this because it's a platform that gives bands, you know, that way to get onto a bigger stage. Now, when you woke up the morning of playing that, what was your feelings?
Before we played or the morning after?
The morning of the actual gig itself. Where when you wake up you're like, shit, I've got to play Bloodstock today.
I don't know, well we'd done it before, eh? We had got to the final previously, I think 2014. So I mean, we weren't entirely unfamiliar with it. It was, I don't know, I don't think we particularly... Were they? Aye.
That, and I sort of wanted Ram Jink to go through as well, and then they did go through with us. So it was
like the two bands.
Aye, it was one of those years. I don't know. So Richie was shitting it. I felt okay, man. I don't tend to get nervous before it. Sometimes I'm a wee bit nervous when I'm up there, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to affect me beforehand. So I felt okay that day. Next day, I felt more just a banging headache, you know.
Yeah. So was there a lot of partying going on that weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
We actually done an interview at Bloodstock, but it never got aired because Paul was too drunk and started just flexing in front of the camera. And the guy's like, "You do realise you're being filmed?" He's like, "Yeah." So we never got to see that.
Now, what's your most memorable gigs around Glasgow?
Contortionist. EP launch.
Your own EP launch was a belter, man. I think that was probably the most fun crowd that we've had, was at our EP launch. Maybe just because everybody that was there was obviously a fan of us, so they all reacted well to us. So it was like the whole crowd was just in a good party mood when it was our
So
EP
there's
launch.
no mixed receptions, it was all
No,
pumping.
I mean every band went down well that night. But yeah, let's say, obviously by the time I was headlining that one as well, by the time we came on, everybody's fucking quite pissed off. It's the weekend and all that.
Yeah.
And we had a fucking conga line going on for fucking 12 gauge, you know.
Bloody hell.
Well, that was my first Glasgow
I
gig
think
with you
you're
guys
fine.
as well. So it'll always be quite a special one for me because it was just fucking great. Man.
Oh, so
John kept telling us how much he loved us. It was the best time we ever had. No, that happened. Fuck you off, mate.
No, that was like your time before it.
Right, now, what are your plans for next year?
Just about finished writing EP2, right? Close to finish writing it. We've not started recording it or anything.
Nah, halfway through, I'd say.
Well, more than halfway.
Depends how many tracks you want to put on it.
Greg's just worried because he's the eternal pessimist, and he's worried that with his advancing years and all, he might be dead
Oh,
before we
fucking,
finish
here
it.
we go, man.
The next plan is to record a new music video, and that's happening
Aye.
shortly.
Alright, and
So-
what will this be for? What single?
We can see what song it's for. Just
For Dark Waters, the title track.
For what?
Dark Waters.
Dark Waters.
we've got like a concept all mapped out. We've got the people that we need to do it with us. Yeah, we won't give anything away about how it's going to look at it like that. But yeah, it's for Dark Waters.
And when are you going to be recording that?
We're starting to film it.
A few weeks.
Aye,
2 weeks.
October 13th or something like that, I think is the date we're starting it. But it's a wee bit more ambitious than our Who Are We Judge video, so it'll take a fair few days of shooting. But hopefully we'll have the filming all wrapped up by the end of October, certainly, yeah, I would think.
Now, see, when it comes to touring, you've done quite a bit up and down the country. You know, what about when it comes to Europe? Have you gone out there?
It's the next ambition, isn't it? You know, we've not got there.
I think
We really want to.
want to do a 3 or 4 day tour of UK first. We've not really done it. We've done like gigs up and down. We've never really done a kind of 3 or 4 day tour. So
I think the reality is just accepting if you're going to go across to Europe, you know,
Get it done before
probably
Brexit.
we're probably going to lose money out of it as well, man, you know. I think with something like a European tour, it's a question of how much are you willing to lose, really.
Aye.
Fortunately, we've built up a nice wee kind of like band kitty reserve now, so I think financially we're in a position that we could probably just fucking go for it now. So we'll get a wee UK one out the way, and then we'll really start looking at that. But it's something that is going to happen, and is probably I would like to think if it doesn't happen next year, it'll be planned. If it doesn't happen next year, it'll happen very early 2020.
Yeah.
I think.
That's good. Now, when it comes to like writing material, where do you draw your influence from?
Richie.
Fear Factory. That's like my favourite band of all time.
See, I don't think you need to answer this, 'cause I'm sure you've already answered this twice already.
I don't write a lot of stuff for this. This is
Lamb of God as well.
Richie's the kind of main writer for this.
Yeah.
You've taken up a lot more recently, man. to be
I
fair.
know, but I think the main sound of the band has always been because of the way Richie writes, and it's completely changed the way I write, especially for this band anyway.
We do need to sometimes kind of not pester Richie. Like I'm certainly not implying he's lazy, but we need to kind of keep remind.
you.
I think sometimes Richie maybe gets a wee bit worried about like stepping on Greg and Ian's toes by writing guitar stuff. He says we need to keep telling him like it was his writing the guitar when he was a guitarist that gave us what is we like to think are kind of unique sound. So we still need Richie to be the main writer, and he still is. Just
Not as much.
with a bit more help than before.
Now, for my next question, can anybody else smell some kind of smoking grass?
Yeah.
That's the illusion.
Don't get that in camera, man. Don't fucking grass them up.
Well, I'm not saying who it was, but it smells very nice. Right, anyway. How many tracks are you playing tonight?
7. 7.
You sure?
Yes, it's 7. It's 7. 100%. It's 7. Just ignore them. It's 7. It is. I don't fucking list them off before we play.
You're not going to watch it before.
That's a good point, actually. Aye. But it's 7, right?
Right, anyway. What else am I going to say to you boys? Apart from good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you play. And we'll get on what we can of it.
Yes.
And I've been Esteban. This has been Burning the Dream. And this has been the Doomsday Report. Keep it metal.
Woo woo!